There are many ways to become a great leader. Many of them involve getting involved, getting a little bit more active, perhaps in your organization, in your company, or in your association. It's only by truly getting involved that you get to understand the dynamics of what the industry issues are, what the changes need to happen to make the world a better place. And it also gives you the opportunity to get to know the people, the key influencers that might be the next job or the next opportunity for you in your career, both personally or professionally. But there's also other ways to become great leaders. Some of them don't involve research. Some of them don't take a lot of time. Some of them just take one of my new favorite toys. As I was thinking about leadership and preparing for today, I kept saying, what is it that I'm here to share with the folks here in Minneapolis? And I consulted one of my most favorite toys. I asked my Magic 8-Ball. Yes, the Magic 8-Ball, the tool that all great leaders should have on their desk. You know, whenever I have a bad day, I just stand up there and I walk over to my credenza and I say, okay, Magic 8-Ball, tell me what it is I am supposed to do. Because, you know what? We've come through a lot of doom and gloom. We might have had a lot of challenges in the last few years, and now is the opportunity for us as leaders to maybe laugh a little, shake it off, think about leadership in a new way, create the change that we want to see in this industry, because I believe that this industry is full of blue sky opportunities now. No matter if you're a hotel supplier or you're a meeting event professional, we have opportunities in this industry like we have never had before. So I shook my Magic 8-Ball and I said, Magic 8-Ball, what does the future have to hold? And it said to me, because what I know for sure is life's pace is moving so fast right now that literally the past, the present, and the future is almost happening simultaneously. I can't even do this talk without kind of looking at my Twitter account, looking at my Facebook account, thinking about my airline flight, thinking about all these things because the pace of life is so fast. And we have a choice to make about the pace of life. We can deny that it's going to go faster and faster, or we can stand in the truth that the speed is what it is, and we are going to make the most of what we can at the pace that we can handle. So for some of you, you might decide you want to be on every social media platform. For others, you might just pick one platform. For a few, you might say, you know what, I'm just going to stick to email, that works for me. But just recognize that the pace of life and the pace that you choose will give you the opportunity to leverage yourself as a leader. As a professional speaker, clearly I'm on all the platforms. I even have a Pinterest page. But that may not be the right fit for you. Think about where the people are that you want to lead and the issues that you want to make a difference in, and find the pace that makes the most sense for you. So if you thought this session was going to be the session where you could just kick back and relax, I'm here to tell you that you guys actually have the current highest record for this program. This program was written by MPI for MPI. I've delivered it at more than 10 MPI chapters across the country, and you guys have the record highest attendance of any of those programs. So there's 140 people here today, and I want to hear 140 great new ideas about how we can embrace the future of this industry and move this industry forward in a positive way. So don't kick back and relax. Engage with me. Use the tweet stream. Use Facebook. Use the meeting answer. And feel free to just raise your hand and ask a question, because I would be delighted to have the opportunity to share with you my expertise, having worked with MPI and certainly having my own company. So what are we going to cover today? Generation Now leaders. What defines a Generation Now leader? We're going to identify 7 traits that you may have in yourself that define you as a Generation Now leader. We're going to talk about MPI as a place to learn and grow and utilize this opportunity for leadership. We're going to apply lessons for MPI's most famous leaders. I've had the fortunate privilege of interviewing MPI leaders from around the world, and I've aggregated all of their data and their research to come up with these 7 success strategies. We're going to talk about MPI research and a little bit of foreshadowing on what MPI thinks might be coming down the pike for our industry. And I'm going to give you guys some little nuggets to think about how you might deliver the ROI on your membership even deeper and access MPI even more. Well, strategy 4, be technology enabled. Don't be afraid of it. Dive right in and have a good time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because technology really will set you apart as a leader. Strategy 5, be innovative. Think about that green meetings industry, that innovative things that they did to gamify their meetings. Are you willing to make a change and be innovative? Maybe be your own Einstein, if you will. Next, strategy 6, be knowledgeable. Pick 1 or 2 things that you want to read. Maybe 1 or 2 of those reports, that business barometer, the one that just came out in October, or the Future of Meetings report. Perhaps get online and watch an MPI on-demand program. Strategy 7, be future-oriented. Because what you visualize, you actualize, and now's the time to visualize a new positive day in MPI. We had an aggressive agenda for today, but we've covered those 7 success strategies, and I've shared with you a few stories of MPI's finest leaders, both nationally and certainly locally, and there's many, many more stories that could be shared. I want you to consider MPI as a place to learn and grow and try these skills, and think about applying these lessons from the most famous leaders, because as you access these things, you have the ability to make a difference, certainly as an MPI member and in your organization. And I hope you'll walk out of here with just 1 strategy that will allow you to start to build your own path to success as a Generation Now leader. So let's check. Has anybody texted me? Use beta language. Thank you for that. Become more solution-oriented and certainly get more active in MPI, or some of the things that your leadership team wants to do and you as a membership want to do to become a Generation Now leader. So I know that you guys are already leading a dynamic and exciting industry, and I look forward to continuing to hear the great things that come out of this community, and I look forward to joining you again at the MPI WEC in 2014. Thank you for having me.